Welcome back to Teardown with Jesse Gillette. We're back investigating each other's plane crashes. We did take your feedback and we will now hide away in the beginning to prevent seeing the crashes happen. Check out Jesse's channel in the future as we recorded completely different crashes on his channel. Thank you all so much for the incredible support. Let's get to the video. I am working as a clerk here at the gas station in town. So I can't see anything except for like a building in front of me and like a couple windows to my left out to the sky, but that's about it.
Perfect.
So I hope I see nothing. Oh, I have a stock room back here. Okay, I can even see less. Oh, that sounded low and fast. Oh God, I think I heard an explosion.
Yep, there was a plane that just crashed somewhere on the map. I'm gonna let you try to find where it crashed at.
Okay.
And
yep,
it's gonna
get my car.
It's gonna be a pretty bad accident that just happened.
It sounded like it came right over the top of the building, and then it went out that way. Oh, I see a plume of smoke. It looks like a tornado from here. That's what I see. Ooh. Is
Got
it the
some
fire
fire
department
trucks
behind me? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just an enthusiast. I'm not an actual investigator. But don't tell them that. I'm on a dirt road. Oh my God. Oh, I'm hitting parts of the plane. I'm an enthusiast. Oh, I hit a tree. Oh, the fire department's here. Oh. I'm gonna put NT on the side of my car. Okay, that works, right? Hey, how you doing?
Howdy. We're doing. Are you the investigator?
Yeah, I'm the investigator
All
on
right,
scene.
great.
This
Perfect.
is crazy.
Yeah, we just had a big crash here. Plane went
Oh my
down.
God.
Big problems here.
Yeah, we got fire over here. I'm glad I have an extinguisher. I can help you out.
Yeah, thank you. It looks like we got the fires out here. It looks like the plane's mostly intact, thankfully.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. That's kind of strange, you know. We got a wing here. Do my four corners. We got a wing. And then we've got the fuselage. Then we got a tail back here. Intact, completely intact. So this thing came in shallow. And just based off of sound, when I was in the stock room, I heard it very loud over the top of our building. So it was very low. So that tells me it was a shallow descent for sure. Here's part of the airplane over here. I broke apart. All right, here's an engine. Got one engine. So I've got the nose I haven't found yet, but I got one engine. I've got one wing. I got another wing here. And then we have a tail. We have the front fuselage. We have the rear fuselage here. And I've got to find the other engine. We have a vehicle damaged over here. No, that's just part of the junkyard. Okay. Yep. Here's the other piece of the engine right here. And here is part of probably the engine cowling. I hear a fire still happening over here. There's fire up in this tree. Yeah, that tree is still on fire. No longer is it on fire. All right. Oh, I hear a helicopter. Oh, that might be the real investigators. I'm gonna have to be fast. Oh yeah, it's the real investigators. Okay. They're gonna see my yellow X's I have painted on the plane. Oh, they're landing in the water. Oh, it's the news station. Even worse. Well, we're fine. Oh my God, the news station's a bunch of idiots. They just killed themselves. We watched that crash happen. I don't need to investigate that.
Slight problem.
Yeah, slight problem.
Just ignore that. That was a small accident.
Helicopter pitched forward. The rotor blade struck the tree there, and then it nosed over forward, and it fell over in a somersault.
Sir, this is
I'm
not...
an investigator.
Yeah, well, the high military accident can't be here.
So this thing flew over my place of work at a very low altitude. I mean, screamed off the top of this railroad here with the train and the cars. And then this is where it started to make impact, right here on the ground, which is very strange. And it went this direction. So it went boom to this. It drug. The left wing drug all the way over here, it looks like.
Yeah.
And spun around and down. And it probably skated to the right. It probably slid to the right from what I'm seeing here. So this is all broken apart from the initial impact on the ground. I mean, the tail's upright. This whole spot is still here. The wings still attached to the wing root pretty much. So it definitely just skated off to the side once it touched the ground. I have all of the airplane here except for the nose. The nose is completely gone. So I have 2 engines, I have a tail, I have 2 pieces of the rear fuselage, I have 2 wings. And if this is the nose, here's the cockpit door. It looks kind of, no, that's a galley area with the bathroom. That's a bathroom there. But I think this right here is the cockpit because you can see the AM on the front there. So that's what the nose was.
Yeah.
But I was expecting a lot more of the nose to be here. This looks like the cockpit door right here. All right. I mean, I'm just going to do a quick investigation on this one. We don't need to waste a ton of time. But the thing is I think that this scoring we saw on the ground is the right wing being... Actually, I'm going to go with the left wing being drug, the wing tip, drug on the ground. It finally impacted the ground over here, and the nose caught right here and broke apart as it spun around, and it slid to the right side. This is a tough one, man. This is a tough one.
Well, I've got good news for you.
I haven't been in the water. Yep.
That's it. That is the crash. That is exactly what happened.
That's what happened?
Yeah. So what happened with it early on, actually, is there was an engine fire. The wing was on fire, and the plane basically began losing control. Simply came into that shallow angle, and then the wing struck the ground, scraped along, and then the nose broke off, began disintegrating, and then it's just started sliding along the ground and rested in its final spot here. Not a lot of fire damage. It just simply cracked into a couple pieces and is mostly here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But was it the left wing that drug in the ground first?
I believe that it was the left wing that actually drug on the ground first. And what happened with that is it just kind of sliced through first, disintegrated the left part of the wing, and then eventually flopped onto its side, or flopped onto the belly, and then landed here. I gotta get some laundry done. Open up the laundry machine. Okay, just pull the laundry machine right out from the wall. Great. Whoa, I just heard something. I just heard a major crash. Okay, there's a bit of lag going on. Definitely something happened. I'm gonna head outside. I'm gonna get my car, and I'm gonna go find out what's going on.
Yeah, there's been a crash. Roll the trucks, roll the trucks.
Oh my gosh, huge fire situation happening. I just drove straight off the road, distracted driving. All right, I'm heading to the scene right now. Oh my gosh, I just blew out my headlights. Holy disaster zone. Oh my goodness, there's wreckage all in the road. I can't even see it without headlights. Oh my gosh. There is so much carnage here. All right, we got to put this fire out. Oh, it's a passenger plane. Passenger plane went down. Oh my goodness. Huge crash situation. It's burning through the cabin. Okay. I see the seats. The plane's upside down right now. The whole tail section's engulfed in flames. Gosh, this is a violent crash. Gotta open up the door. Where's the door? There it is. Get the fire extinguisher in there.
I'm helping you try to get this fire. This is a
This
massive
is a major
fireball.
fire.
This is crazy.
Okay. Tail section's still burning. They're still smoldering. We're still putting it out. Okay, there we go. Is that it? Oh, no, a little more fire in the tail.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to see all the wreckage. There's a chunk ripped out of the ground. Oh my gosh. There's literally a trench here.
You're going to have to investigate this during the day.
Yeah, we're waiting until daylight. This is bad.
Yep.
Okay, daylight has arrived, and man, there is carnage everywhere. There's not only airplane debris, there's dirt everywhere, there's concrete everywhere, there's parts of the gas station, there's a whole truck that's been destroyed, maybe some other vehicles on the property, and unfortunately, no survivors. First thing I'm gonna do is identify parts of the airplane. We have our tail section, and it looks like, yeah, this plane, the tail seems to be mostly intact here. It clearly either rolled on its side or crashed onto its side. We're going to have to investigate that further, but the tail's here. The midsection is also here. I see a part of the right wing, I believe, or actually the left wing because the airplane's inverted right now. So this would be the left wing, but now it's on the right side. Not seeing too much of the right wing itself. I see parts of the cockpit here. I think most of the plane is here, but we're going to have to confirm that. I see an engine here. Could be the left engine. I'm not sure. This is a little confusing. The gas station sign was taken down, and you can tell that the gas station was clipped pretty level there, maybe a slight bank angle, but the damage to the trees is the same level as the gas station sign damage, which does tell me that this plane may have been coming in straight and level. You can see that there's no real angle to everything. Maybe down here a little bit, but this could be because of the low-hanging engine or belly of the airplane. You can learn a lot from the forensics on the trees. This is quite bizarre. I'm not finding another engine here. All right, let's get our crane going. I'm gonna get the crane in here and I'm gonna lift this fuselage up. We're just gonna get some lift on this really quick, just to be able to see where we're at. We gotta be really careful with this piece of wreckage. Pull it back in a little bit, raise it up a little bit, just to clear these power. Oh, well, we bumped into it. That's okay though. There's probably no power going to it anyways. Put that down right there, and we are good to swing back around, and we're gonna pull this tail section out. There it is. There's the other engine. We found it. So the plane is here. The whole plane is here. All right, I'm ready to go ahead and make my final report on this.
All right, let's do it.
I believe this plane was attempting to make some sort of emergency landing. And what happened is it came in level. It came through the trees. And damage occurred to the left wing, so the right side here. And that's when the left wing broke apart, disintegrated with the engine. The plane rolled over to the left after it struck the gas station sign and disintegrated here. That's what I believe. That's my final report on this.
All right, so it was nighttime, and these pilots were coming into the airport from the opposite direction here. And it was also low visibility. So they were shooting an instrument approach, and they were low, and then just ended up clipping the trees pretty much right where you explained where it happened. And it was completely flat. Impact on the ground, I mean, it was so laggy. Once it hit the fuel tanks, it just ignited. But it's snowing outside. I did not expect snow this early in the season. That's strange.
It's because you're in Alaska. Or wherever this place is.
Doing some remodeling.
Oh, you're doing remodeling.
Yeah, I want to open concept into the living room.
Oh, I see. You know, a lot of people have been doing that nowadays. You just got to watch you just got to watch the supports inside the house. Those are load-bearing walls that you might be removing, so.
I'm using a blowtorch on timber. I'm sure that's a great idea, right?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh my God, that sounds close. Jeez. What the hell just happened? All right. Well,
you're gonna need to
oh my God.
Get some fire extinguishers on this thing.
I can walk to this crash.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can walk to the crash. Well, we're at the crash site.
It is gonna be a tough one. This is a pretty well disintegrated aircraft at this point.
The tail is in the water, too.
Yeah, I specifically made this a difficult one, so it's going to be a bit challenging to kind of break the whole thing down. There's going to be a lot of moving pieces here. As you can probably already tell, considering that, I mean, the airplane is no longer looking like an airplane anymore.
No. All right, I got a wing section over here.
There's a massive fire on this tree over here. I'm getting the fire put out.
Over here. Okay, thank you. We got parts of the airplane that came through the side of this crane. Oh, the top of that crane's gone. But I would say the right wing smashed into this thing and it rolled over into the water. I haven't gone diving yet, but I mean, here's parts of the wing right here, the wing root. Interesting. Oh, you got the old crane out.
Yeah, I'm getting the heavy machinery out for this one. I think we're going to need to recover some of this debris, as you would in any investigation. I mean, you got to pull some of this wreckage out of the water, so I'm going to go ahead and get to work on this right away here. All right, I think I'm hooked on, and I'm just going to slowly raise up. I don't want to damage the tail. That's the last thing we want to do, is actually damage the evidence.
Bring it on up. Bring it on up. Nice and easy. Oh, nice and easy. Oh. Boy, that thing is in good shape.
All right, where do you want me to put it?
Definitely don't want to damage that. To the left of you.
Okay.
Up on the opening over here. Nice and easy. Bring it on down. Bring it on down. I'm seeing some burn marks on the tail here already.
All right, we do have a bit of a problem. I am going to need to get another crane to maneuver this, so bear with me just a second.
Okay, no problem. Bring it on up. There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was worried about. We did clip the tail there. Shouldn't be too much of anything significant.
Nope. That's fine right there. Leave it right there.
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and start lowering it down with the other crane, and we should be good to release this.
Okay. We have part of the fuselage right here. I'm not sure what section that is. Probably a cross section, it looks like.
Oh.
From what I can tell. And then more fuselage over here. This is definitely part of the fuselage. In all this wreckage is as well. Oh my God, what are you doing to my tail? And my engine?
It is stuck.
Yeah, the engine is separated from the cowling. It's trying to start. Careful. Careful. We have smoldering over here and damage to the concrete right here. So there's definitely an impact right here, unless this was part of the recovery attempt. I found the other engine. It's right over here.
You did?
That is definitely the engine. Trying to pull it up, but I can't. It's too heavy.
Oh, yeah.
I found part of the wing, it looks like, right here. But I can't get it out. Or that might be part of the... No, that's the engine still, I think. Yeah, this one is really tough. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the airplane was coming in over these rocks where you are in the helicopter right now. The right wing struck the crane, and then it barrel rolled over into the water right here and just fell apart. That's what I think happened.
Gotcha. So the crash is fairly accurate, but the reason why was not determined yet. And what happened was, I was in the airplane before we took off. I ignited a small fire in the back of the aircraft. Initially, I was planning to be flying over and the plane would separate in midair and break apart. But what happened is the plane lost control because it had burned pretty much through all of the control cables in the back of the aircraft. It was charred all the way through to the outer skin, and basically the plane rolled onto its side and crashed right in front of the buildings there into this little dock area and then disintegrated. So you're right on the barrel rolling. It just happened after the plane crashed.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, Clipper 127.
All right, well, we got some air traffic heading out the airport. We can hear it over the speakers here at the airport. There's a lot of people here gathering for the air show this weekend, and it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening, but the field looks pretty good right now, so we're good. Oh, uh-oh.
Roll the trucks, roll the trucks.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that is a huge fireball at the end of the runway. All right, we're going. I'm heading over there right now. Oh yeah, we have a crash at the end of the runway. Major crash at the end of the runway. Oh my goodness.
Trying to get the fire out for you.
What happened to this plane? What happened here? There is... It's like crumpled together. All right, we're putting this out. Okay. Doing it. Getting the fire out. It's burning through the cabin. Look at how fast it's burning through. It's all the flammable material.
This fire is out of control right now.
I'm gonna see if I can pop the door open.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you as much as possible.
Oh man, it's raging in there, and it's burning upwards too.
All right, I'm going to keep extinguishing it from this side. I think we got it.
Yeah, I think it's done. Okay. Well, there's so much to unfold right here. Very clearly, the tail struck here, and you can see parts of the tail here. And the plane is pushed together from the front and the back end. The engines are here. This is a very low-speed crash. I can already tell that. The cockpit is in excellent condition. I mean, this could be a stall. This could have been a stall situation on takeoff. But I wonder... Well, the engines seem fairly okay. I mean, there is a fire on this side of the airplane, but that could be post-impact fire. All right, let's pop into the cabin here. All right, so the cockpit, I think it looks fairly intact. I'm going to punch open a window really quick. All right, let's take a look. Let's clear this out, see what we can see. All right, controls are mostly intact in here. Okay, this is a very intact aircraft. I'm really wondering if this was a takeoff, loss of engine thrust, stall, and immediate crash, because you can see the tail mostly disintegrated here. I mean, it's completely destroyed. You've got the black box here, one of them, and you have the marking of the stabilizers, vertical and horizontal. You can see the remnants of the horizontal stabilizer here. And the plane itself is kind of accordioned, which means it's folded together, sort of. The front part is a little bit ejected outwards, but it's mainly here. The whole plane is here. It's intact. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to explain what happened here.
All right.
I
Give
believe
us a rundown.
Yeah, I believe that this airliner, the Clipper here, took off and didn't last very long in the air. Only got a few hundred feet off the ground before losing engine thrust and crashing tail first, most likely on the belly of the tail, maybe a little more pitched up. And what happened was it accordioned backwards to forwards and just plopped straight down onto the runway.
So it was a crash that was a result of a stall, but it was from a runaway trim.
Oh!
So the airplane kept trimming back, and then it pretty much went on its back. Almost did a full loop, but it ended up landing on the tail and then just falling forward accordion, like you said, in the middle there. And then the front broke apart and laid on its side.
Wow, okay, so I didn't know it was a runaway trim. That's very interesting. So, yeah, the plane, though, is mostly intact, which does help with this investigation.
Yep, but you had it right. Like, the moment you saw the plane, you knew it was a stall.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell with the impact with the runway. It was so slow, everything is perfectly, and it created this perfect cross-section of the tail here.
Yeah, you should see it from the air. It looks like a perfect plane.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's a plane.
Yep. Nicely done.
Perfect.
Nicely done.